Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Couple Heroes 2 replay. This one submitted into me. On the left side as the Yellow Soviets, we have Rykerdurham. Probably butchered that name like I do with any name. Spawn as the Blue British, we have Felix. Definitely butchered that one. Spawn as the Magenta OKW player, we have Texugo do Mel, which definitely doesn't seem Spanish like. I have no idea what sort of language that references to. And for as the red Wehrmacht player, we have Kaian Costa. Because recently, going back to the OKW name, I usually say like this the word like day for what? Spanish, maybe Portuguese, and maybe Italian as well. I don't know why. It came to my mind that's none of those languages. Me overthinking stuff like normal. We have multiple Volksgrenadiers being pulled on out from Magenta. Red looks like goes for a standard. Unstandard Ostrupen play. We do have the Ostrupen doctrine now pulled in the field. Or no, that's defensive doctrine. I can't read. I saw the word Ostrupen and I thought Ostrupen doctrine. Which does include Ostrupen. Either way, we do have the Armored Assault Tactics for TA-485s, IS-2, and the IL-2. And for blue, no doctrine selected just yet. Let's see. Of course, it takes time to see what doctrine your opponent has gone for. Magenta has gone for Volksgrenadiers, no Panzerfusiliers, so this part will be hidden. Tiger Tank, IS-285s, and Fireflies more than adequate to deal with it, so I really want to be too concerned about the Tiger Tank, as trying to pull out a doctrinal counter to it. He also has a bulletin for Churchills. I do love Churchills. Pioneers do take some fire there. Got these forces heading down south. We got the Shun Pioneers down south. Penal squads. Ooh, penal squads. Yellow squads are fun. Though usually I go for a double combat engineer opener myself because combat engineers have decent rifles. And they do quite well when working together. And this is what you do not do with Shun Pioneers. You do not charge forward like that. You also don't want to lose them like that either. Shun Pioneers, they are a good squad. You can sometimes charge like that, but definitely not when being 2v1. And against Penals, you gotta be hesitant doing that towards Penals, Intersection, and Riflemen. You may do occasionally to Conscripts, but that's a bit more iffy. You have to get a slight advantage. Not in max range, but if you somehow advance in like 2/3 range, it's a bit more effective. Also, don't lose the squad entirely. Sections up here. You have Pioneers. Got a Wehrmacht mortar on the field, barraging the location. You must saw the sandbags being built there. Ostrupen are here. You can count them Ostrupen. Oh, the cinder grenade there. Does get out beyond fire. Goes behind, makes behind light cover and point blank. More penal squads charging way forward. And the Volksgrenadier is getting overran. He may actually lose that squad as well. And he's gone for a battle group HQ. He didn't need to rebuild the Shun Pioneers. He should actually build another Volksgrenadiers. This is not a map where Shun Pioneers are great, and he did not need the repair capability, so he should not have rebuilt the Shun Pioneers until he needs access to repairs. Good grenade there by the early Mills bombs. When I do play British, I'd like to go for Mills bomb rather than weapon racks just to be different, and you'd be surprised how well they can be. I also remember a time when Mills bomb had no minimum range, and you can really get some stupid plays off like that. But that has been balanced.
Your forces have constructed a platoon command post.
Our ship gain suppressed. They're behind light cover, so they will get suppressed by the Vickers. Penals are advancing. Let's see, how much munitions does he have? 60. Not enough. You need, what, 3 satchel charges to take that out? And we got 3 penal squads here. Satchel charge number 1. Retreats back that wounded squad. Did you just get 2 guys blown up from that? Or were they just reinforcing? And that did a little less damage than I thought. I thought it was 3 satchel charges. That almost like it needs 4th one. MG42 setting it up. He's focusing down MG42 and falls on back because he couldn't take out the MG42 in time. Oh, I heard radio intercept, in which means Stealth Oxalon, so tier 2 is now available for the Wehrmacht player, going for actually a 251 half track. I thought it was going to be a 222. Landmine being built. Oh, that's demolition charge. Bofers? No Bofers. Did you do that to destroy cover? If that is, very nice. I'm not sure about that. He really does not like trees, I guess. I'm not sure why he blew up that tree.
There's an officer awaiting orders.
Osttruppen are a very, very finicky squad to use. And so you have to make sure they fight behind light cover or any sort of cover. We do now have the Sapper squad falling back. We do now have... Oh, a full demolition charge there. Very nice. A Wehrmacht sniper to on field. Not Wehrmacht sniper. Soviet sniper. I say the word Wehrmacht sniper too often in Company Heroes 1 casts.
New instructions, chaps.
We do have, of course, a half track here. Huh. I never see a skin that has a green camouflage net on top. What? That's weird. Compagneers do get forced on back. Sniper fires away. There goes Compagneers. Minor loss. Compagneers are very expendable. He does have tier 3. Needs a little bit more fuel before we get tier 4, so he may eye for some sort of asset in this structure. T-70 is a fan favorite. He has gone for penal, so maybe Su-76 could be a little bit better. Of course, there's no targets for this. There's a flak half track, and also, of course, the 251 half track as well, which are both 251 half tracks. So the Su-76 could be decent, but T-70 could do just as effective against them as well. Vickers firing away, got another flame half track firing away. Black half track is advancing. AEC now being put on the field, which makes sense. He wants to deal with this half track. He also go for some sappers for potential repairs. Maybe got to go for a minesweeper while at it. After all, you really have to be careful about telemines, which I have not seen any being employed on the field. Needs a med bunker, and going for some Panzer Grenadiers.
The command bunker is now finished and reinforcements can be found.
Command bunker? What? Oh, he has a med bunker and a command bunker there.
Grenadiers standing by.
Sorry, that threw me off. It's like, why would he go a command bunker? And I saw it pinked outside of his base. It's like, why would he go a command bunker there? But it's both. Oh, the demolition charge is there. He has spotted it, but I don't know if he's seen it. Oh, he's seen it. I don't think he has spotted it. One of the two. I think he's in readiness to explode and die. Did not, however. It has a blue occlusion as well, rather than the yellow. Either way, does get recamouflaged there. Good hits on the Volks Grenadiers. Does have to be careful of Stone Pioneer, but a bunch of Penals can help him out with that. Osttruppen and Panzer Grenadiers making their way up north for the summer.
Orders ahead. Crew, stand ready.
Osttruppen are advancing, as well as a flame half track.
Ready. Infantry squad firing on us. Bastards. The enemy is on the offensive. More trouble than men.
Armored car here. What next?
AEC is still in the field.
Overrun.
We do have potential command vehicle designation you could go for with the Royal Engineers. Mills bombs there. We got some artillery flare from the officer. Officer is now heading pushing forward. Has to be careful of the flame half track. Artillery or mortars hitting the Vickers. And now we got the sapper falling back as well. Officer is making his way down south. Mill or gamma bomb. Gets a good hit there. Volksgrenadiers moving around. Got more Volksgrenadiers here. Vikenwerfer pushes away forward with some Sturm Pioneers. Got some penals, including a PTRS penal. Just to engage that half track. This gun also deployed on the field. Over here, AEC advanced way forward. Gets some good hits there. Pack 40 may have got one hit there. Officer going to try and engage it. Rolls a miss there. He can go for anti-tank rifle grenade. Or, no, Panzerfaust, I mean. Anti-tank rifle grenade was the Code Blue missions.
Ready to go on reconnaissance.
Pack 43 does not get any shots there. No Panzer upgrade here. Volksgrenadiers could try for Panzerfaust. Wait. Okay, that's just a British landmine, not a Tellar landmine. Both are circular. One is 3, one is 4, though. Soviet sniper gets kill number 3, and he has hold fire state on, so every single shot he manually orders. So the player himself personally sniped that guy. Another one goes down. Volksgrenadiers soft retreating back to the HQ. Rifle flare? Yep, sniper fired off with a rifle flare. Very nice. And we got these forces flying back. Oh, we got a stolen mortar now. Company command post deployed on the field. Neither hammer nor anvil. Strong likelihood he's going for anvil. Because he's seen Tom and Jerry. And he is playing the role of Tommy. And here's Jerry. Tom and Jerry had antics involving anvils, right? More often than hammers. I'm now overthinking about that joke.
Manufacturing capability has been increased.
Squad. Soviet player has a good defensive position. No OKW player has been overall seems like having trouble fighting. The OKW player has quite a bit of resources in reserve. Has a mechanized HQ. He may be eyeing for a Stukas. If he goes for a Stukas, he definitely should eye for a Puma as well. He's probably not going to get out a Panzer IV anytime soon. Good damage there. And the Vikenwerfer does fall back nice and early. Got a line of wire there. Got a bunker here. You can throw the Vickers inside of it. Can't throw the mortar inside of it. That's been long patched out of the game. Believe it or not, this model here that was mostly used by Wehrmacht or Austere for the longest time, the entity of the model is actually in the Soviet arsenal. It's like called like Soviet Slut Trench, something like that. So it originally was intended to be a Soviet asset. And now we got the Austruppen plot out their own Slut Trench. This is free. This costs 50 manpower and also non-doctrinal. Or is that another sniper flare? That sniper flare has expired.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
We got a Stug on the build queue. Stug is more of a counter option. He hasn't seen anything that will warrant a Stug, so I disagree with the deployment of the Stug. AC is a threat, but not a one to warrant a Stug. Austruppen being suppressed here. One does get pinned down. The Volunteers fall back with both. Though the other one is out of range, but in range of a Mills bomb. Oh, sorry, I just saw your comment. Wasn't paying attention. Yep, you said you backtack to Maxim and AT gun. Yep, we've already seen that on the field. And I'm just blind. We now got a good shot there in the half track. Rifle flare fired once again. Very good use of the rifle flares. Does get the wipe there onto the back half track. The Rykerdurham players are having trouble maintaining supply. He does also now have the sheer panzer quarters deployed in the field, or being deployed in the field. So that will get him getting close to the prerequisites for the Tiger tank. He may go for, he could still go for a King Tiger. The Rykerdurham player has quite a bit of manpower. He also has access to infrared STGs, so you may want to go for a pair of Oberstrassen and go for infrared STGs, or at least LMGs. Stug E's can now be put on the field to go on the Stug G. He also has some boltons here. I'm not sure what affects Stug G or Stug E's. All these stuff should affect Stug G's. Just not sure about the E's. Stug E. Even though the announcer said Stug 3, he clearly meant Stug E. Pioneers are getting suppressed. Good AT gun shot there. Soviet sniper advancing. There's a good shot there in the Vikenda Warfare. Volksgrenadiers pushing the way forward. PTRS a little bit out in the open. T-70 here. You could perhaps use the recon mode for the T-70 to spot some stuff for the sniper. Stug E advancing. Does take a nice pen there. Good there in the bunker. Does get out of the bunker there. Rolls a miss. Firefly being put on field. Bit of a hard counter to the Stugs, but does outrange Cromwell, so it does have a good usage. Good hits there from the AEC. 2 more shots and the Stug will go down. Of course, the Stug here to protect the Stug. Magenta scattered. Going for infrared STGs. Up north, I got the Firefly. Now he's coming for a big flank, but we already have a nice rifle flare there. And he sees the rifle flare. Very nice. And that rifle flare almost expired, but got as much information as the Soviet player needed. Soviet sniper having trouble flying sight issues. This guy is partially covered. In fact, this guy's not firing. Smoke bomb and run. Very nice. We still got the demolition charge there as well. That could play a big role, or at least make a big hole. 1 of 2. Now got officer artillery now running in up here. Squads now engaging the Oberstrassen. And got a bundle grenade there. Sniper getting another good hit there at 29 kills. Very nice. The Rykerdurham player has not been too aggressive on this game as well, so that's a good number of kills for a relatively passive OKW player. There's another hit there in that Volksgrenadiers. Got a recon run. Probably from the British officer. Another artillery, not artillery flare. Rifle flare from the sniper. AC here. We got another max on the build queue to help him for defense. Yep. That and the T-70, both of those working together can cause a lot of issues. One way to deal with a sniper is, believe it or not, is blobbing and charge after it. But the T-70 is also pretty good against that technique as well, so I see a combination of both of them.
I have new orders for us, men. Nothing too awful.
Another artillery barrage being brought on in. Very poor Mills bomb there. Now Magenta's trying to transition towards some map, trying to flank the British player. We also got 2 fuel caches to blow down out by the Soviet player. Seeing the fact that the Okada player has not been aggressive, and in fact the Soviet player has not really taken too many losses in this game, has he? He can get some fuel caches, so help out his teammate. His teammate has selected the Royal Engineers Doctrine. He can perhaps get the command vehicle on the AEC. Smoke run on top of the Vickers. These guys are suppressed. AEC will maintain the suppression. Imperials coming for a charge. Volkswagens have recovered the suppression. The Obersatzen have not. You could see a demolition charge there. You do see a bundle grenade. Bundle grenade nearly blew up his own Obersatzen. It does wipe the Obersatzen. Vickers firing away. Got the Stug and Stuggy. Both of those are Stuggies. AC can do some work against the Stugs. You have to be careful of the whole Obersatzen, Ostruppen. You can count on their Panzerfaust. Wehrmacht sniper or Soviet sniper finding some shots there. Ostruppen getting hit by that sniper. And got Stug G gains good hits on the AC. Firefly firing away. And the Stug for the AEC does go down. Good hits there. All those Stugs go down. Just one Stug remaining back here.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Oh, incendiary mortar barrage. That was a bit of a waste. Now I got a Panther down here. The Panther is a horrendous choice at the moment against the Soviet player. He only has a T-70 in the field, and that is far, far overkill. Panthers are a counter unit. Use it against specific units, and that's it. Don't use it against infantry. He's being upgraded with the Panzer Commander, which is probably a good idea. That'll help for bringing more, utilize some munitions there to bring in some more artillery barrages. But I think the Panzer IV would have been a better option. Actuality. Here's 11 command points. Panther's what, 185 fuel? 60. He could have put out a Tiger tank. Why did he go for a Panther, not a Tiger? The Tiger tank was definitely a better option than the Panther. Bundle grenades were thrown. He does retreat back there. Eats a little bit, but nothing too spicy for them. Incendiary grenade there. Maxim slowly being picked on down. The whole mounted machine gun and the coaxial will eventually get the kill on the Maxim. Slowly but surely. Bundle grenades been thrown. He may get the wiper there on the Maxim. Maxim does get wiped out. A little bit foolish losing that like that, but either way. Time to click down the Panther a little bit. Satchel charge has connected, and the Zis gun is almost dead, so I don't think he's going to get the wipe on the Panther. And this demolition charge is still alive. I wonder if the magenta player does not have occlusion on, because then he has to only see the black bit and not the blue bit. Though the white circle will still be exposed if he gets in vision range. We do now have the T-70 captured the VP. Very nice. And now we've got the full IS-2 on the field. Now the Panther's going to be a bit more useful. We also got the armor-piercing bulletin for the Panther, or the IS-2. I don't know how effective that is because I don't really use a IS-2 all too much, and I'm pretty sure this gun is just good. Maybe a little bit overkill overall. But should at least let them hit a bit better against Panthers, Tigers, and King Tigers. Bundle grenade there, or Gavin bomb. Gets a great hit there. Also got a machine gun bunker, the reinforced HMG bunker. AVRE, push the way forward. Pack 40 gets a good hit there. And as well, aviaries have less, good hit there. Aviaries have less health, but more armor than regular Churchills. They're deceptively squishy, honestly. IS-2s either misses or bounces off of German heavies armor like Panthers because of bad pen RNG. Yep. I can't really say the pen rate of the IS-2, but there's always the bad RNG. It feels like you always get bad RNG. The opponent always ever seems like they get good RNG. That mentality. But if you needed one to be more reliable, might as well make it a bit more reliable. As I mentioned beforehand, I'm not really, when I play Soviets, I don't really go with the IS-2. I like the KV-2 and ISU-152. Because I like hurling high explosive at your opponent. Also, I do like mass T-34 76s. But that's just more of a playstyle preference at that point. Good hits there onto the Stug. I'm also not a big fan of Stuggies. It feels like their anti-infantry capabilities just feels lacking to me. I prefer Brumbars. IS-2 at Vet 1 gets a Stuka Bombshell. I remember that was added in the last patch. Never really used it all too much. I don't think it does like the same effect as a Stuka Dive Bomb, but it's probably quite reasonable. Never really used it though, because like I said, I'm not really an IS-2 player. Good damage there on the Maxims. Panther does take a pen there. IS-2 does take a pen from the Cannon Whipper. Another good pen there. Getting 2 pens down the Panther, now backing on off. Plus as well, the IS-2 is available in 2 doctrines. I'm not a big fan of either doctrine, because one has a more or less wasted spot of the T-385, the other one has KV-8. I just don't like doctrines with multiple vehicles like that. It's also another reason why I just don't use the IS-2. I'm just not a big fan of the doctrines that comes along with them. Like I said, it's completely playstyle and my own bias. Squad does fall back. And that demolition charge is still there. Firefly, and we've got the Churchill Aviary advancement forward. We see the miss there. Does hit, but bounced. It does get a pen there as well. Sniper, let's take a look. More focus on some other things. 45 kills, very nice. Good pass to make that 46. Of course, with cast vision, we never know what the player can or can't see. We do now have the Churchill Aviary advance its way forward. May throw around one of these guys. Good hits there. Blows up a bit of S mines as well. Gets a good hit there, and now all these forces are falling back. Firefly does need some repairs. Has one staff from the field. MG-34 down here. Panther damage. We do also got the Stuka deployed on the field. Has 5 kills at the moment, which could be useful in engaging the Maxims.
Su-85 tank destroyer ready.
Su-85 deployed on the field. That would be a good item against the Panther, but maybe not really needed with the IS-2 in the field.
You need heavy armor support.
Maybe a Katusha would be better at this moment of time. And just play around, try to go for close range ambush barrages against the OKW player. Or try to focus on the Maxim and or Cannon Warfare. Either way, the Panther's going to has a pretty good amount of counters on the field at the moment. We now got the Sukasafus barrage. We do now have a Pack 43 on the build queue. 2 Pack 43s, 2 Pack 44s, 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 2 The British player can bring in the mortar barrage, but he has not enough conditions for it.
We are down to 200 points.
Grenade's been thrown. Sort of missed the Pioneers. That was pretty poor placement there. Pack 43 has been built. Churchill AVRE. It's going to take some massive hits there. He needs to use the target weak point ability on this Stug to stun that AVRE. AVRE fires, wipes the Pioneer, did not wipe out the Pack 43. There's two other crew models up in front. And Pack 43 scores a kill. A little bit unlucky with that placement. That shot went far too far. Panther finds the IS-2. Both everybody missed. Oh. Double pen there. Again, Warfare fires, rolls a bounce there, smoke around there. Which will smoke out the both of those vehicles. Obsassin now advancing on the flank. Got two Pinos here, both veterans 3. Obsassin are unvetted and veterans 1. Soviet sniper veterans at 50 kills, 51 kills. And we now got the command tank ability for the British player. He put it on the Firefly. I'm always incredibly hesitant about the command tank ability. I think putting on the Centaur or the AEC is for the best. But I don't know if putting on a Firefly is a good idea, because debuffs are significant. Good, it's there under the heavy sapper. One grenade there does miss. The Pathfinder has panic strikes, but getting some great damage there. And Infection will escape on out of there. Looks like the Volcanic Warfare is getting hit there. He does not have much to pull in, so can't bring in the fragmentation shell. Oh, here's a fun fact. The IS-2 was actually an incredibly reliable tank. Compared to all the other heavies, it was actually one of the most reliable tanks in World War II. It was weird. The Soviet engineers somehow hit the IS-2 out of the ballpark. Barring the fact that it had a really slow rate of fire cannon, but then again, in World War II, your vehicles mostly support infantry and fight against infantry. They rarely ever fight against vehicles. And anything that in real life, anything that the 128mm cannon hits, it's not going to be moving all too well. If it didn't pen, it probably will dislodge something on a vehicle. And dislodged shoulder is just as bad as a bullet into a shoulder, for a reference point. Obsassin squad got thrown away. He could perhaps pick up that gun with some of these units. Good damage there.
Your AVRE funny? It's ready.
Actually, that was most tanks at that in World War II. Hardly anything was stabilized. Only the tank that was, the only couple of vehicles were stabilized in World War II. The Sherman tank, however, they never talked. That was classified tech knowledge, and so many of the field engineers did not know how, even knew about it, so they couldn't maintain it. So most Sherman tanks effectively had no stabilizer, and the Greyhound. The Greyhound did have a stabilizer, and a 37mm is much easier to stabilize than a 75. But yeah, no tank in World War II could really fire actively while moving. Great hits there on the Panzer Grenadiers. Getting ripped apart there. But yeah, the lack of stabilizer was true for any tank. Panthers its gunner didn't even have a unity sight. Its firing optic always had a zoom. The Panther was actually a really horribly designed, at least crew-wise, for a tank. Oh, we got a assault over here. Looks like the Vicanover gets decrewed by a whole bunch of high explosive rounds, and does take it out there with the Su-85. I feel like I keep on missing the engagements down here, but the engagements seem a little bit more sparse. Got a decent number of Magenta units here. Bunker does go down. Small splash hit there. Good hit there onto the Panther. Good hit there as well. Miss. Panther looks like we'll escape out of there. IS-2 is not the most agile of beasts. Show Pioneers do fall back there. A couple pen trucks on the side. Won't really do all too much. Does get a nice wipe there for Dishka. And now we got the Tiger Panzer. Target tank advancing. Does get a good hit pen there. Soviet sniper, 70 kills. Does fall back there. Probably will escape on out of there. Nothing really can be down, though. Good see some STGs on him. S-35 keeps his distance. Having trouble pinning the Tiger tank. And S-35 is starting to go down there. And the S-35 does go down. He may need to get that rebuilt. Beforehand, I didn't really agree with it, but right now, since there's now 2 heavy cats, probably a good idea to get another one. Texugo eyeing for barrage somewhere. Penal squad there. He may be trying to hit the Maxim. Maxim does pack on up. Splash that hit a little bit. And does miss the penal squads. MG-34 here to protect the flank either way. Annihilates that Ostrufen. Huh. I just realized something. I always have trouble using AVREs as well as Strom Tigers since my opponents tend to run away from them. I always throw out smoke in front of them and then use that as cover to sneak up forward and to fire a big round. Keep that in mind. Either way, got multiple rounds with this AVRE. Does got a Stug. AVRE packing on all. Pack 43 just decrewed, not fully destroyed. Down south, looks like another engagement there. French will smoke. Looks like Pino's got hit by some of the Obsausen, and the MG-34 does take a hit there. Target tank moving around. Not prepared up just yet. Good hits there from the sniper, getting up to 76 kills. Pino Peter S plinking away. And now another Su-85. If I remember correctly as well, the Su-85 uses the same chassis as a KV-1. I could be mistaken about that. Good pen there. Tiger tank taking multiple pens there. And it looks like the Tiger tank does fall back in time. Another bunker being built here. Grenade has been thrown. Pioneers may explode. The bunker at least explodes. And now the intersection does fall back there. Oh, we got the LMG picked up by that intersection. Prepared on up there. Texugo has barrage available. And looks like this intersection found everything. He has... Actually, has he gone for hammer or anvil? Must be anvil. Yeah, he had the heavy sappers. So he can't bring in gamma bombs to destroy this. Panther and Tiger moving around. That smoke sound effect is a little bit weird. Oh, I thought I saw a tank shot up there. Does roll a miss. Hans getting some good damage there. Also needs to focus him down. Massive damage there. Does take out the gun entirely. One Stug. In fact, even target weak point top shot take it out. Pinstrick does take it out.
Tank's been knocked for 6.
Now got the Tiger tank and Panther rotating up north. Got the heavy cats. And we got the Panther does take a rear armor hit there. IS-2 gets a hit as well. Multiple hits there. Smoke barrage. Smoke run. We'll see some heat grenades here.
They're down to 100 points.
Does get a pen onto the Panther. Panther does take a pin there. And there goes the Panther. Tiger tank will fall back. Emergency 1. Stugs here on force. Stug should be decent against the Tiger tank. Maybe he's target weak point. Firefly nice and close, but of course it's the command tank, so it has a bit of trouble. So I got a phone call going on up. Now the Firefly takes some damage there. Good is there. Stug does go down. No good hits there. We've got target weak points now active. Stug going in deep. Trying to find IS-2. I'm sorry I missed some of the action in this fight. My phone was going off and I got distracted by that. We do have the IS-2 way back down here. Need some repairs. Sapper does take some damage there. We've got 97 tickets left for the Axis players. The Allies have a nice even 400. Sniper up to 80 kills at the moment. Getting some good hits on multiple overshots throughout the game. Good pen there onto the S-35. And from the S-35. Multiple hits there. Now it's worth to push on forward. And does not get a shot off. Standard short shell now pulling the field. Has work for barrage. Does secure 1 of the AT guns. The other one is special 3. That one I don't think was vetted. You know, it's kind of the Oversatsen. Good hit there. Off-trooping now on the VP. PRS should be overran. The T-70 push way forward, hunting down for the Panzerwerfer. Just located up here. Did the Texugo go down? No, the Texugo's up here. Stug may get the kill shot there. He will spot the Panzerwerfer. It'll take, what, 3 hits? Take it out? Looks like 4 hits. Stug rolls a miss there. And he gets the kill. That was really stupid. He should not have kept that moving around. Keep the accuracy high for standing still. He probably could have got the kill there if it wasn't for him moving around. Panzerwerfer barrage decrews the Vickers. Right there on the Tiger tank. Panther taking some severe damage now. Rush Panther. S-25 for C2 taking some fire as well. Another S-35 on the build queue.
We have taken the enemy down to 50 points.
Yes, comrade.
We have a
And
new
this demolition
rescue
charge is still
enterprise
here.
deployed.
Right now I'm just wondering, is it bugged? Destroy aviary redeployed. Oh, we got a recon overflight from the command tank. Very nice. Kilo squad engaged in the Osttroopen and Panzergrenadiers.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Never used demo as enemy infantry never got close enough for the wipe out completely. Yep. I think there was like a small opportunity maybe in early the game, but yeah, I guess so.
The enemy is down to
And nice
25
demolition charge there, a
points.
satchel charge is a full wipe and drop the panda track. And at this point in time, the Axis players do back of the game. This is Anchor is saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.